Good morning, friends. So today we will be analyzing the Hindu's first editorial and title as "In Time of Need." And this article pertains to India's decision of lifting its ban on the export of the drug, anti-malarial drug hydroxychloroquine, on which was announced on April 4, but it was revoked 2 days after. And India said that it will revoke the ban on export of hydroxychloroquine on humanitarian grounds. But the decision comes within a few public hours after US President Donald Trump had warned a possible retaliation if India continues its policy of uh, banning the export of the drug. So given this circumstance, the editorial says that the decision may be India's decision may be due to US pressure of imposing or taking retaliative measures. But on the other hand, the editorial also says that a lot of countries have in this time of crisis have extended their hand of solidarity and cooperation. So India's decision is also maybe taken to be as based on a humanitarian ground and not on any threats by the US. So Prime Minister Modi's message to Mr. Trump that India shall do everything to help humanities fight against COVID-19 is very much in this sense that India also stands with our other neighboring countries or other countries of the world who are equally suffering from this pandemic that has engulfed the entire world. And India's effort to leave the ban on the export has been had been lauded or had been praised by different countries. And India is said to be as a pharmacy of the global south due to this uh, presence of this hydroxychloroquine drug that India has and India manufactures, and India's decision to export the drug on humanitarian grounds. So India has been given the title as a pharmacy of the global south. So quite apt title and quite befitting title. So like the editor hails India's decision to leave the ban on exporting the drug on different grounds because till recently, like, we still are dependent on foreign supplies. Like, we don't have the appropriate testing kits or different medical equipments. We still have to import from different countries, and US is one of them. And India has a lot to gain on strategic front with the lifting of the ban and exporting the drug to US in the long term. Diplomatic relationship between US and India. So this is one of the factor. And the sudden why the drug hydroxychloroquine demand suddenly rose across the world. It rose after Mr. Trump endorsed it as a drug for treatment or drug for COVID-19 patients. And this drug also has been approved by Indian Council of Medical Research as a treatment or management of novel coronavirus, and it was done on April, announced by ICMR as treatment on March 23. But within 2 days later, on March 26th, India and the ICMR had referred to it as a Schedule H1 drug, uh, which makes it dispensing without prescription an illegal offense. And it has been done to prevent self-medication and hoarding by Nexus. And also, like, if someone this drug also has also accompanies some potential side effects like cardiac problem or some gastrointestinal problem. So if someone self medicates, then he may be doing harm to himself. And also, it was also done to ensure the illegal hoarding of this drug in case of the crisis. And this drug also is used for rheumatoid arthritis and other conditions like lupus, etc. So this drug has a lot of other potential benefits apart from is like stated treatment for novel coronavirus. On the flip side, the editor says that India has a production capacity of 200 million hydroxychloroquine tablets of 200 milligram strength. So, and India's top three well established pharmaceuticals companies make this drug. Like Ipca Pharmacy is there, then this Wallace is there, the Zydus is there. So this very big companies, well established companies, produce this drug. So we don't have to be apprehensive of like running short of this drug in case of we export this drug to other countries. And this the national tax the editor says that the national task force assumption that if you export the hydroxychloroquine drug to other countries, then you will be running short of the supplies in our own country, is based on weak and anecdotal evidence. So this recommendation has no strong stance or strong basis. So the US Food and Drug Administration, FDA, had issued an emergency use of authorization. Like it had approved the drug hydroxychloroquine as a treatment of COVID-19 or coronavirus. But on April 7, the Atlanta-based CDC, or Center for Disease Control and Prevention, has revised its position, saying that there is no at present no drug available to prevent COVID-19. So in this case, whether the India's stance of exporting the drug or banning the drug, or the US President Donald Trump assumption that the drug is of benefit for COVID-19 patients, it's quite like the contradicting. So at this moment, we need to just keep our fingers crossed and think whether like what will be the long term effect of this drug. Either it may be useful or it may not be. So so this was it will be like unnecessary hustle and tussle over the drug when we don't have a fixed research, well research, or any fixed evidence that the drug is indeed helpful for novel coronavirus or COVID-19 virus. So this was the analysis of in time of the first editorial Hindus. Hope you have liked it. If you have liked it, please write a comment in the comment section, and you can also subscribe to my channel. Thank you.